They're at the post. And they're off. Blazing out for the lead is Tiz Deja Blue and 10 smack dab in the middle. Down on the inside, Rhythmic Rules saves all the ground. In between is Can Man Do. Half length back to Master Leah as they rake the far turn. That's Cornbread Hill hung out about 3 wide. Down against the rail, Funky Music saving all the ground. Lake Tahoe, another length and a half back to Mutual Confidence. And as they make their way past the 3As. Opening quarter of 22 and 1. It's Rhythmic Ruler. Sammy Bermudez shows away, leads by a length and a half. On the outside, Tiz Deja Blue cuts into the margin. Can Man Do in the catbird seat right along the rail. Now working off the rail, splitting runners. Coming out 4 wide is Cornbread Hills. They reach the top of the stretch. It's Rhythmic Ruler and Sammy Bermudez now going to work. Diving over to the rail is Mutual Confidence, taking the shortest way home. But Can Man Do had plenty in the tank, and Can Man Do blast off. Center of the track, coming over the top is Funky Music. Can Man Do, Funky Music, down against the rail. Keen on You, and Keen on You gets up in the wire. And they're off. For the lead against the rail, that is Shrimpy showing good speed to the outside. Crystal Snow now in the hustle, punching right on between runners is Courting Wars. They make their way into the first turn. In Shrimpy down against the rail. Lot of Roses of the Gray hung out 3 wide and coming in a hurry, vying for the lead. That is Crystal Snow as they round down the back stretch. It's Crystal Snow leads now by a length and a half. Shrimpy lays in second against the rail. The Gray, Lot of Roses in third. To the outside, Courting Roar is fourth. A length and a half back. Attain Ice down against the rail in fifth, saving all the ground, patiently handled. Shadowed on the outside by Pacific Grove, 2.5 lengths back to Artemis Sweetheart, and trailing the field is Luminous as they run down the backstretch. Opening quarter 23 and 3. It's Crystal Snow and Santos Sanger having it all his own way, leads by almost 2 lengths. A length and a half back, that is Lot of Roses, and Lot of Roses skims right up the inside, saving all the ground, and Lot of Roses just took over the lead. Splitting runners, that's Shrimpy fanning out wide, that is Crystal Snow calling it a day. A length and a half back, we got Courting War switching out for clear sailing as Attain Ice as they reach the top of the lane, a half and 48 and 1. It's Lot of Roses the Gray, closest to the rail, to the outside, Shrimpy, and Shrimpy now is a major danger, 3 wide, and coming in a hurry is Attain Ice. Even farther out on the grandstand side is Luminous. And Luminous has all the momentum, but Attain Ice has more in the tank. Attain Ice along the inside. Luminous to the outside. These two to the wire, and it's Luminous.
They are racing. Slide hop at the start for Rural County. Fast start for Threat Level Midnight as expected. Flashing her customary speed. Current Climate sliding through underneath to be second. Vartan in the clear from third as they head up the backside. Doc 7 is fourth, covered up by Atlantic Strike. The favorite is fifth up the backside, 4.5 off the pace. Rural County, after that slow beginning, is up a spot, and World of Wonder is seventh and trailing. They go up the backside, and they pass the half-mile pole. And up top, the leader now, Threat Level Midnight, still there, confronted by Vartan. These two are linked in front of Current Climate, who's back a spot in third. Doc 7 now moves a closer fourth. Atlantic Strike, the favorite, is being ridden hard, but is going backwards. Just got passed by Rural County, and World of Wonder is on the move from the back of the pack. Threat Level Midnight, playing a little game called Catch Me If You Can up top, and here comes company as Doc 7 ranges up to the outside. Here's Doc 7 for Hoover and Smith to turn them on down. Royal County with a 4-wide bid. Current Climate and Threat Level Midnight still fighting on. It's Royal County after the slow beginning has a quick ending here. Royal County is pouring it on in the stretch. Current Climbing fighting on with Doc 7 for the Miners, but Royal County for Jim Gutchian and Reed win, and they went going away by 3.5. Doc 7 just got the better of Current Climate for that photo, and then it was a couple lengths for the back to another picture for fourth and 110 and 4. Last to first, Royal County takes the third to start the 20-cent single six. They are at the post, and they are Racing. Slow start for East by West. Fast one, though, for Life and Light. Also, King Shaman will hook up with that one as Go For It for Southwest Racing and Bruce Murphy will track him from third. State champ for Dream Big Racing settles on into fourth position. Silent Vote racing to the inside of Prince Simba. They are fifth and sixth, working around the opening turn. Coal Miners Kitten is on the move early, still three, back to East by West. They work around the turn with 6 furlongs to go, and Life and Light at 8-5, showing the heels to the field, and he's in front by a length and a half to King Shaman, who's tracking in the clear from second. Go For It, the son of Broken Vows, third. State champ inching a closer fourth with an early backstretch brush behind a quarter, 24-3. Coal Miners Kitten's being used hard early. It has advanced up into fifth with just outside a half mile to go. Prince Simba is next, still three back to Silent Vote, and nothing yet from East by West. They continue the run up the backside. 3.5 furlongs to travel. The half mile, 49-1. Life and Light is still there, but King Shaman is a major presence to the outside from second. Go For It is third. State champ is under a heavy ride from fourth. Prince Simon, Coal Miners Kittens continue to race as a pair. Silent Vote with a couple whip tap urges is next as they continue to race around the turn with a quarter to go. Still tooth and nail. Nothing between Life and Light and King Shaman. They continue to spar for supremacy to the top of the home stretch. 3/4, 114-2. And Life and Light is resilient. King Shaman still working hard to press pass. Go For It is looking to pick up the pieces late. One of these three with a 16th left to go. And Life and Light still tenacious to the inside. King Shaman is still there to the wire. King Shaman had to work every yard to do it, but finally got the better of Life and Light. Go For It was there next, but King Shaman for Decky Cannon up in time in 1:39-3. A 7-1 winner to kick off the late pick 5. And they are at the post. And they are racing. Sluggish beginning for Miss Eliana. Quick start from the middle in the red and white. There goes Mama Rio. Green Soaks of Mrs. K will flank that one as they leave the shooting straight up the main course. Spare a Dime is to the outside. 3 Diamond Farms Decree of Lugs close up as well as they run up the backside. Dreamful, hard held against a fence and just had to check. Went from fourth to about 6th. Didn't lose that much ground, though. Covered up by Eclipse now on the run down the backstretch. Deep on the course, Shadow Bell, Sunny Needs Money is next. And then Quick Conversation is about 4 in front of slow starting Miss Eliana. The quarter 22 and 4. Spare a Dime and Gerardo show the way by a length as Decree of Love gets the rein shaken at her from second. Eclipsed is cut loose to the outside. 2 lengths for the back. Mama Rio is fourth. In between horses looking for room is Sweet Farland. Mrs. K towards her inside as they race around the turn. Looping up wide with a 5 wide bid is Quick Conversation. Even further out, Sunny Needs Money, and Dreamful is back along the fence, and she's still buried. Top of the home stretch. There goes Eclipsed, and the Bug Boy cut loose to the outside, driving by 2, now by 3. She's on the wrong lead, but it doesn't matter. She's in front and drawing away. Dreamful finally got loose, and here she comes. Dreamful got loose, and she's charging, but the wire is going to come in time for Eclipse to give the Bug Boy Walter Rodriguez 2 in the car. Dreamful and Mrs. K were the next 2, and the running time 1:19 flat. Eclipse off the also draws in at 14-1 to start the late pick 4. And they are racing. And Thunder Love had an alert beginning. Also aptly away is Richie's Great Girl. From between horses Bath and Tennis is a close-up third. Discreet Kitty is fourth, making a bid up the backside now. There is Keep Me in the Moment, and Mautai is sixth and trailing. 5 legs top to bottom up the backside they go. Thunder Love shows the way from Richie's Great Girl. Bath and Tennis in between horses, hard held, now covered by Keep Me in the Moment. Then a link for the back, Mautai is up a spot, and that'll put Discreet Kitty in the sixth and trailing position. The quarter 23-1. They approach the 3 furlong pole, and Thunder Love, well in hand, has put away Richie's Great Girl there from second. On the inside, Bath and Tennis is third. Up to the outside, Keep Me in the Moment is under a heavy ride from fourth. Mautai is next. Discreet Kitty is under a heavy drive, but not responding after a half. 46-2. top of the home stretch. And Thunder Love will turn them on down as it opens up by a length and a half. Richie's Great Girl tried to push her way out, but Mao Tao kept her in now. Here comes Mao Tai, upset-minded after Thunder Love, and Mao Tai is 12-1 and charging. Thunder Love is digging down deep. It's down to these two. Thunder Love drifting out. Mao Tai lunging to the wire. Photo finish. That pair were about 8 lengths in front of Richie's Great Girl, who was third. Discreet Kitty was fourth. Then it was Bathan Tennis, and Keep Me in the Moment was last. 117.09 seconds. Thunder Love to the inside, and Mao Tai to the outside in that photo. And they are racing. Quick start for the gray Big Filly. Botanical jumped well. Karma Gia to the outside, away in the third position. Frigid Lady for Chasing Dreams is a close-up fourth as they work around the opening turn. Lollipop Gumdrop advances to the inside of her. Dreaming Always is flanked by Gonna Cut It as they work around the turn. Then a couple lengths for the back, Mustang Ladies just in front of Malawania, and Tiki Bar is at the back of the pack. They work around the turn. Now they straighten up for the backstretch journey. 5.5 furlongs to go. The quarter, 23-4. And Botanical shows the way a length to Big Philly from second. Lollipop Gumdrop to the inside of Frigid Lady, third and fourth. Dreaming Always is fifth and about 4.5 off the pace. Gonna Cut It and Karma Gear the next two. So a couple lengths further back to Mustang Lady. Melania is next, and Tiki Bar still trails. They pass the half-mile pole, 48.32 seconds. Botanical, no excuses from here. The lead still a length. Big Philly from second. Now, Frigid Lady cut loose for the Chasing Dream Stables. Now she's up into second, coming at the pace setter. Still about 3 or 4 lengths back with that wide bid. Here comes Gonna Cut It up into fourth on her back. Mustang Lady is underway. Rounding the turn, 1/4 for Botanical to find. Botanical shows the way. Frigid Lady being asked a question. These two turn on down, and it is Botanical on cruise control outside the furlong ground. She's built up a 3-length lead. Frigid Lady is fighting hard for second. Mustang Lady's on the wrong lead from third to the outside. Tiki Bar. Then it is Gonna Cut It, but down to the wire. Botanical was much the best. Does not disappoint as the odds-on favorite. She won by about 4 in the end. Frigid Lady was second. Tiki Bar charged up for third, and Mustang Lady checked in fourth, 137.89 seconds. They are at the post, and they're off. Slow start for both Mr. Yasuda and I'm Your Valentine. Quick one, though, for the favorite Laytown. Midway Miracle jumped well from second. Round of applause, a close-up third on around the first turn. From between horses now advancing Mid-Atlantic up the outside, the grade No Limitation. And I'm Your Valentine is on the move early up into fifth already and tugging hard against the jock is Gus Gus as well as they work around the opening turn. Then it is Fierce Debate. Round of applause now settles along in the 8th position, a couple in front of Tricolor. Then it is Time Has Come, and slow starting Mr. Yasuda is reserved at the back of the pack. The quarter was 24-2. Laytown at 7-5 has company on the front end as No Limitation draws right alongside. 3 deep, I'm Your Valentine. Had to work to get there, though. A couple lengths further back in between horses Midway Miracle. Mid-Atlantic is perfectly placed along the fence. Gus Gus still tugging hard against the Bug Boy. Then 2 back to Fierce Debate. Round of applause. A link to Tricolors on the move. Then as Time Has Come, still nothing yet from Mr. Yasuda. Half-mile controlled tempo, 48-2. It's Laytown and Chris Landeros doling out those fractions. No Limitation. Bid up to the outside from second is under a heavy drive, though. Now Gus Gus has been given the rein finally to the outside. Mid-Atlantic is on hold, sequestered in the inside. Is going to wait for a seam as they reach the top of the home stretch. And Laytown will cut the corner. Daylight now for Mid-Atlantic. Gus Gus has been parked wide for much of the journey. Tricolor is underway. Here comes Tricolor down the stand side as Laytown still fighting with Mid-Atlantic. Mid-Atlantic's found the front. Laytown, round of applause, late on the scene. Tricolor down to the wire. Mid-Atlantic is in front by 2. Mid-Atlantic from Laytown, round of applause. Tricolor and Gus Gus at the bottom of the high 5. Running time 1:39 and 2.